Hey friends, welcome back. Today I am planning a short workout using an exercise band. I had purchased a package of these off of Amazon and they come in varying kind of tensions, and this one is an extra heavy. There's one above it that's black, but I am choosing to use this today because we're going to do a little bit of upper body today, so you want to make sure it's not super intense for that portion, but also you want to be challenged for when we work our hips. So, like I said, little upper body, a lot of hip work. Let's get at it. So turning lengthwise onto your mat with your legs extended and your feet flexed, you're going to take the band and you're just going to loop your hands through it so your wrists are on the interior portion of the band. The goal here is to sit as tall as you can without rounding through the spine. So if you have really tight hamstrings, you can soften your knees a little bit and then sit a little bit taller. But if you can extend those legs, it's a little bit better. It's going to challenge your core a little bit more. So with the shoulders pulling down the back, elbows are just slightly soft. You want to make sure they're not locked. You're going to take an inhale through the nose, scooping the tummy in and up. And then exhale, you're just going to gently press out, okay? So we're working into our shoulders and upper back rotator cuff muscles, and then release it. Again, exhale, press out, and inhale. Very important you pull those shoulder blades down the back, away from the ears. Press out, and release it. Two more, press out, and release. One more, press out, and release. Now you're gonna find just a slight pressing out. You're gonna inhale, reach the arms up. As you do so, pull the shoulders down the back and pull the tummy in and up. And then gently bring those arms back down, keeping the soft elbow. Again, inhale, reach up, pull the shoulders down the back. Exhale, lower back down. Three more like that. Reach it up and lower. Two more, reach it up and lower, keeping that outward pressure the whole time. One more, those shoulders should be burning. Reach it up and lower. And now little pulses out for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and release. Good. Take the arms out, cross one arm over, a little stretch for that deltoid, and then switch arms. Another little stretch. Beautiful. Okay. So now I want you to take the band and we're going to wrap it around our legs. So bringing it all the way up over the knees. You want to make sure that there's no fold in the band, otherwise it kind of wraps, like rolls up, gets a little frustrating. So to begin with, I want your feet to be hip bone width apart. Your knees are bent. Your feet are not super close to you. We're going to do a couple C curves just to warm our tummy up. You're going to extend those arms out, just holding the band slightly in position. Take an inhale, exhale, C curve, squeezing that tummy in tight. Good. So hang in here, shoulders down the back, hugging that girdle in tight. You're now going to press out for 5. It's a small movement. 4, pull the tummy in tight. 3, 2, 1. Round yourself all the way down. Inhale, reach, and then exhale, we curl all the way back up. Sit tall. Inhale, flex your feet. Exhale, halfway down. Good. So it makes that outer pressure a little easier when those feet are flexed. Squeezing the tummy in tight. This time we open our arms out. Shoulders are down, elbows are soft. You're just kind of holding like a little cup in your hand. And now you're going to press out again with those thighs. For 5, pull the tummy in. 4, tightening that girdle around the waistline. 3, 2, 1. Bring those arms back over the knees. Inhale for me and exhale, round all the way down. Reach the arms overhead and then round all the way back up. Sit tall. Inhale. Exhale, C curve. Good. Holding there, bring both arms up to the sky. Good. Open your right arm out to the side. Press out with those thighs for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring both arms up. Inhale for me and then exhale, round all the way down. We have one more set. We're going to do the other side. Inhale. Exhale, curl all the way up. Sit tall. C curve. Now the right arm goes up by the ear. Left arm comes out by the side. Press those thighs out for 5, 4. Hug that girdle tight. 3, 2, Oh, one, bring both arms up and round all the way down. Fabulous. Reach your arms long by your side. Bring your feet hip bone width apart. Finding a neutral pelvis. We're going to do a little bit of bridge work. Arms long by your side, shoulder blades pinched together. Take an inhale. Exhale, lift the hips straight up and then tap them right back down. Lift them right back up and tap down. 3 more like this. Exhale. Inhale. 2 more. Last one, we hold at the top, and now you're going to push the thighs open or the knees open. So working into those outer thighs. Keep that outward pressure. Lower and lift the hips for 10, 9, 8. Good. Pull the belly button in tight to the spine. 4 more here. 3, 2. Hold at the top. Now you're going to tap your knees together, inner thigh engage, and then push back out. Again, tap together and open. Inhale, tap. Exhale, push open. Good. Really squeeze those knees together and then push them apart. 4 more here. 4, 3. Pull that belly button in tight to the spine. 2, 1, hold it out, tap the hips down, push all the way back up. Full range motion for 10. 9, keep that outward pressure. 8, yes. 7, 6, let that tailbone and sacrum touch all the way down and then lift it up. 4 more. Last one, hold at the top, keep that outward pressure. We're holding for 10, 9, 8, 7, squeeze, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring those legs parallel and roll yourself down. Bring your knees into your chest and gently rock side to side. Good, get that back a little bit stretched, little hips loosening up, and then we're gonna roll onto our side to do a little more hip work. Good times, bring your feet flat to the floor. Scoot yourself towards the back of the mat and then roll to face the front of your mat. Your head is going to be down, resting on your arm. Your arm is nice and long. We're going to go into our clamshells. So the trick here is to keep your hips perfectly stacked. Don't let this top hip shift back. You're going to want to try and do that to get the leg higher, but I'd rather you not have much range of motion and keep that pelvis perfectly stable. So legs are stacked, feet are flexed. Hand on the hip, kind of think of pushing it slightly forward and then open the knee. So it's not going to move a whole lot and then close. Good. Open and close. 6 more here, belly button in. Good. Working the outer thigh, obviously. 5, we already worked it quite a bit. 4, so we're going to get a good burn. 3, 2, hold it open, little pulses, lower lift for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close the knee all the way, lift your feet. Now you can let go of that hip and bring your hand here. Open and close for 10, 9, good, 8, good, 5 more, 5, should be getting a good burn. 4, we have our pulses and then we're done with this side. 3, 2, hold it and pulse it. This time 10, 9, oh yeah, 8. You got this. 5, 4, 3, push it up. 2, last 1, and lower down. Oh, very nice job. Bring that top knee a little bit closer. Give that hip just a little bit of love. Beautiful job. Okay, so we are gonna flip to the other side, but not quite yet. We're gonna come onto our hands and knees. We're gonna continue working that exact same leg. So coming onto your hands and knees, the leg that you worked, you're gonna flex that foot, okay? So it was my right leg I was working, so I'm gonna continue working my right hip. Belly button is drawn in tight, shoulders are away from the ears, foot is flexed on that leg. You're gonna kick the leg up, bringing that knee to 90 degrees, making sure the heel is not away from you. You wanna pull it in so we're engaging the hamstring as well as the gluteus maximus. Then you're gonna tap down and lift up for 10. 9, that band may roll a bit, just deal with it. 8, 7, Squeeze it up. 6, think of the bottom of that foot going to the ceiling. 5, 4, push those arms away equally from the floor. 3, 2, hold it up, little pulses. 10, 9, stamp that foot on the ceiling. Good. 6, make it burn. 5, 4, one more thing to do after this. 3, 2, 1, hold the leg up, extend the leg long. Good. Point the toes, small circles of that leg for 5, 4, 3, pull the tummy in. 2, 1, reverse it. 5, 4, 3, squeeze it, reach it higher. 2, 1, and let it come down. Beautiful job. Push the hips back into your child's pose. Let that hip stretch. Deep, deep breath. So it was my right hip. I'm going to stretch it now by taking my left hand off the side of my mat. Right hand is going to grab on top and kind of interlace my fingers to hold it in place. And then I'm going to let that right hip soften off of my heel. Good. And just hang here for a couple deep breaths, letting that hip stretch. One more breath. And then walk the hands back through center. You're going to bring yourself up and you're going to spin around. So you're still facing the front of your mat, but we're going onto the other hip. So the hip that you just worked is now resting on the floor, getting a nice little break. Head comes onto that extended arm. Knees are bent, feet are flexed. Top hand goes onto that hip to hold in position for our clamshell. And we open and close. We got 10 here. Good. 8, 7, 6, don't let that hip move. 5, pull the tummy in. 4, 3, 2, this last one we hold up. 5 pulses, lower and lift. 5, 4, don't move that hip. 3, 2, 1, lower the knee. Lift your feet. Hand comes up by your ear. Open the knee for 10 and lower. Good. 9, 8, 'Embrace the burn. 5, feel those hips work. 4, you got it. 3, 2, last one we hold up and pulse it. 10, 9, just that knee and thigh are moving. 7, 6, oh yeah, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower everything down. Good. Bring that top knee just a little bit closer. Give that hip a little bit of love before we move on to our hands and knees. Very good job. Okay, bring the legs parallel, push yourself up, come to your tabletop position. So making certain that you're still working the leg that you were just working, okay? We don't want to overwork the other leg. Got to have balance in everything that we do. So hands below the shoulders, fingertips spread wide. That foot we're working is flexed. You're going to go ahead and bring that leg up to 90 degrees and then tap it down and lift it back up and tap. Pulling that tummy in, pushing the floor away equally with both hands. We have 6 more here. Squeezing into that gluteus maximus, engaging the hamstring by keeping that knee nice and bent. 3, 2, last one, hold it up. Good. Bend that knee, pulse it up. 10, 9, footprint on the ceiling. 8, 7, don't let the back arch. 6, 5, last one, hold it up. Extend the leg long, point the toe, pull the tummy in. Small circles here. 5, 4, reach it higher. 3, without bending the back or arching the back. And now reverse directions. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower the knee down. Beautiful. Hips go back to the heels. Walk those hands forward. Just enjoy your child's pose for a moment before we stretch that hip out. We are almost done with this workout, you guys. Deep, deep breath. Take your right hand off, or the opposite hand off. Other hand stacks on top, and then the hip you just worked lengthens off the side of the heels. Holding here for 2 deep breaths. And then walk the hands back through center. We're gonna go into a plank just because we can. We're set up for it. So we're gonna go into a forearm plank. So we're gonna bring our arms parallel, palms facing each other with the thumbs up to the sky. You're gonna curl the toes under one leg and then the other leg. So we still have our band, but it's not gonna be doing anything, okay? We're just kind of hanging out here. So you're pushing those arms forward into the mat, pushing the heels back in opposition, keeping your knee joint soft, scooping the tummy in to tuck the tailbone. Shoulders are away from the ears and eyes are looking directly between where your hands are. And we're holding here for about 45 more seconds, breathing into it. If you need to take a break, let the knees come down and then try and get right back into it. Good, 30 more seconds. $20 more, you got this. Put some fire into those arms. Slide those forearms forward. You don't want them to move, but you want to have that action like it's happening. We have 10 more seconds. 5, 3, and soften to your knees. Push back child's pose. Beautiful job. We're going to do one stretch for our upper body, and then we're going to come take the band off of our leg and do one more thing for our upper body. Reach those arms up behind you. So your fingers are interlaced. Lengthening up, tuck the chin in, reach the arms. Shoulders pull away from the ears. Beautiful. And then bring yourself up. You're gonna shift onto one hip and we're just gonna take the band off, okay? And then we're gonna place it at the top of our mat. And then we're gonna come back into a plank position, but this time we're gonna be in a knee-high plank. So that means our shoulders are directly over the wrists, the tailbone is tucked, we're on our knees, toenails flat. We're gonna do a couple push-ups here and then we're gonna come down to do our final exercise. So inhale, bend the elbows, coming to hover over the ground, and then exhale, push up for 5. Lower, and exhale up, 4. 3, working those triceps, 2, 1, push back child's pose. We have 2 more sets of those. If you need to circle the wrists out, do so at this moment. Give them some love. Extend the arms long. Inhale for me. Exhale, shift forward back into your knee plank position. Tuck the tailbone, shoulders down the back, and give me 5 push-ups. Inhaling as you lower, and then exhale as you exert the, as you push yourself up, as you make it work. That's when that exhale happens. 3, exhale it up. Last one. And push all the way back. And you can always come to your toes. I should have told you that earlier. If you want that extra challenge, you can do this from your high plank. Good. Deep inhale. Exhale forward. Last set of 5. Inhale back and push it up. If you start getting tired, you don't have to go as low, but keep your form proper. 2 more. 2. Last one. Now we're going to slowly lower down to the ground. Ready? Slowly lower for 4, 3, 2, and 1. All the way down. Beautiful. Okay, so you're going to take your band. You're going to bring it over your hips. Your forehead is on the mat. Your toenails are flat against the floor. So just like we did in the very beginning where we put our wrists on the inside of the band, you're going to do the same thing here. Palms are facing in. Shoulder blades are going to pinch together. You're going to squeeze your bottom to push your pelvis into the floor and then lift the head and chest. Arms are actively reaching towards those toes. Back of the neck is nice and long. So you're not looking up across the room. You're also not tucking your chin and you're looking straight down. Shoulder blades pinch together. Really reach those arms towards the feet and pulse the arms up for 10. 9, burning those triceps out. 8, slight outward pressure with those wrists. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold the arms up, squeeze the bottom, and now lift your legs. Pulse the arms up again. 10, 9, 8, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold it up. Slight outward pressure for 10, 9, little pulses. 8, 7, shoulders down the back. 6, 5, should feel no tension in the neck. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Beautiful. Turn your head to the side. Oh, very nice job. Get rid of that band. Forehead on the mat. Bring your hands next to your chest. Actually, look to the top of your mat. Dig your knees and lift your hips up and use your upper body. Woo, and push yourself all the way up. Let's do child's pose. Actually, let's do wisdom. Knees open wide, big toes together. Walk those fingertips forward. Really claw them onto the mat, reaching towards the top of that mat to get that nice stretch into those arms. 2 more deep breaths here, you guys. Good. 1 more. And then you're going to slide those hands in. You're going to roll yourself up. You're going to come to sit on your knees. We're going to do just a quick tricep stretch. I want you to bring your left arm up and then bend the elbow to bring the hand down to the back. Take the right hand and grab onto that elbow and just gently pull towards the midline of your body. Good. Really getting that nice stretch into the back of the arm. And then release and switch. Good. Grab on, gently pull as you actively reach those right fingertips down your back. Good. And then release, bring those arms by your side, bring them out in front. Interlace the fingers, turn the palms away from you, tuck the chin in, scoop the tummy in, and round to the back. And really think of pushing those fingertips, the palms, towards the front of your mat as you push your middle back towards the back of your mat. Good. Getting a nice stretch to the upper body. And then release. Bring yourself up and give yourself a hand. Very good job, you guys. I hope you enjoyed the workout, and I will see you again very soon.